Hello everyone, Matt here, and this is the warehouse. I've completely rebuilt a good portion of it last night and this morning. So I've added the brand new floor heights. So the reason why there's another one here is that these two here are actually for floors. This one here is actually just because it matches the others. So the gap between the top of the window aperture and this line is the same as one on the ground floor or the first floor if you're an American. Everything's been rebuilt, so everything's been moved up, down, left, right, what have you. I've filled in all this on the first floor, so these have all got window apertures and that sort of stuff. I have unfortunately ran out of the light grey 1x2s, which I'd normally fit in here and extend it this way, but this section has actually been stripped off because it's free floating and not very stable, so that's why that's been removed. This shows off for you what the warehouse will be like when it's finished. So obviously this is pretty much the top of it. This is just going to get capped off now, and then eventually there'll be a roof. I'm hoping for like a peak, so it'll peak in the middle of this column out to the edge here with maybe a one gap between the outside wall just for drainage, and maybe a bit of a parapet just to collect all the debris, and then there'll be a little aperture somewhere, and there'll be drain pipes on the inside ledge just going straight down. But yeah, this is what it's like at the moment. There's no floor inside, it's either height, but we do have a minifigure height guide sort of here. So this is the height of the platform, which is matching to these light grey bricks. And moving the box cover, you can sort of see the line of the floor height from these light bluish grey bricks matches the door rail height, which matches the height of the brick model railroad 40-foot boxcar. So it just maintains a standard height across everything, and that line goes throughout the building to the other side. This little bit here, I should point out, is actually to represent some damage, so maybe some water damage, or maybe a vehicle's backed into it, maybe a flat blade or something, and it's just gone and it's just damaged all these bricks, which is why the others are all fine. That's really it, but I thought it would be nice to shoot you some outdoors footage, and just to put it in perspective, take this off. Here is what the backside looks like, and this is the lettering from the rear, so you can sort of see that it's been quite cleverly combined in there, and you can sort of see remnants of the internal colours. So it's going to be this tan colour. So if I move this in here, just drop the base plate down because the table's uneven. It's actually going to be this tan colour, the inside as painted. So these panels are a nice weight saving way of getting that nice bulk colour instead of using like little plates and bricks. The reason why there's so many of these 1x2s in dark red that's jutting out of the wall is because I haven't essentially ordered the 1x1s needed to do that. You can sort of see it on like this wall in some respects, on this side of the door, but that side nothing. Same with these 1x1s, although I'm not too bothered about this one because it's floor height, and you might actually have a bit of a different floor here because obviously you've got a door to the outside. But yeah, that's it for the warehouse at the moment, and the next step is actually going to be with these walls. So you can see that there's a split in the base plates down here. So this is the edge of the left hand corner, and then this here is actually for the middle one. So what's going to happen is this entire column you see running down you is actually going to be built separately out of 1x1 and 1x2 plates, and then at exhibitions it's just going to be popping in, because where it joins up here, that's going to be split up. So this is going to be one wall, this is going to be a different wall, and this is going to be a column front that just slots in at the top, and then it's just anchored in by tiles at the top or something, and it just neatly secures it all in.